Hello everyone and welcome back or welcome. My name is NikkaNadia and today we are going to be doing a beginner-friendly belly dance class together. Let's start by making sure you have some space around you, you've drank some water, you're ready to dance together, and then be sure to like and subscribe because it helps me a lot. Now let's begin. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Big breath in. Let it go. One more time, centering yourself. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Turn your head side to side. Good, and down and up. Lift your chest. And now side to side, so center, side, center, side.
بعيونك ضويتي قالوا لي عليك نجمة يا نجمة ما بنتي وكنتي هذا شحال قولي
And head to the center, roll the shoulders.
سينا ما درتي فينا أنا وقلبي حوسنا عليك ما لقينا
And roll the shoulders forward.
ما درتي فينا أنا وقلبي حوسنا عليك ما لقينا.
And stretch your fingers back, opening through your wrist. And switch.
حلف ما نزيد نسال.
And fingers down and in.
والعين اللي بكات وحالة سامحني علاش يا قلبي هواك غضب.
And roll your wrists in and away. Practicing our good posture by lifting up, rolling the shoulders back.
اسمعهم لحبيب يعرف حوالي يا سينا.
Good. And bend into both knees gently. And I want you to reach side to side. Stretching out. We're keeping our hips in the middle now and just shifting our rib cage back and forth. Now let's switch. Move your hips side to side. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. One more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Roll up the spine. Good. And let's take little bends to the knees. Plie down and up. So I teach a fusion style of belly dance because my initial dance training was in modern, ballet, jazz, tap, African, and then later hip-hop. And as a teenager, I found Oriental dance, but I believe that it was more of a tribal fusion style. And it wasn't until about 6 or 7 years ago, I started studying a more classical style, and that actually can really take a lifetime to master and understand and learn about. And I actually have a whole other career as a yoga therapist, which I spend a lot of time on. So I don't get to spend as much time as I'd like on dancing, also because of the injury. But I do my best to keep educating, constantly learning from world-class teachers, Oriental or Rakshaki teachers around the world. But just to educate you on the fact that my style is influenced by a lot of different styles and isn't always a super classical Oriental style, okay? Now let's move through the feet. And we're going to take our feet parallel and press half point, point, half point, down. Switch, half point, point, half point, down. Half point, point, half point, down. Half point, point, half point, down. That's why you'll see a lot of ballet, some modern, sometimes some Afrofusion, and my style. Half point, down. Half point, point, half point, down. Half point, point, half point, down. Come up to releve, unhold. Add some snake arms. So what are snake arms? If you are brand new, we are going to take our shoulders and roll them in circles, lower from your releve, one at a time. So our shoulders going forward and then back, alternating the way it would if we were pedaling or rowing, except I guess that would be forward. And then we're going to take our elbow and make a circle as well. If you see from the side, I'm making this circle with the elbow. And then I'm letting a little wave roll through the wrist. So there's a lot of different things happening at once here. So it's shoulder, elbow, wrist. Some common mistakes when we do this is that we're not moving the shoulders, okay? Or that we are making it too big and the hands are not waving through. But I want you to really roll as if you're moving through thick air. Add a little bit of texture and tension. It's also a better workout for the arms. And make nice big circles with, see how much the scapula are moving, how much I'm moving from my back muscles. Lift up and breathe, taking goddess posture, or what I call goddess posture, by beveling one foot in and pulling that leg in. Switch other side. And we can practice going slow and large, maybe taking a little plie in our legs. And more quickly. And fast and then slow. There's so much we can do with the arms, and it's such a huge part of Oriental dance. Good. Now let's take our wrist circles down in front of us. Cross one hand in front of the other. Inhale, hands up. And exhale out and down to the side. Like leaves falling around you or butterflies fluttering in the space around you. Inhale up. And exhale out and down. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Very good. Let's take our arms to the sides, give a little bend to our knees, and practice a hip accent, side to side. So look, I'm bending my knees back and forth. But we're not letting our upper body move. Not in our head, not in our shoulders, not side to side. Stay lifted like a ballerina. And now double time. Arms should be lengthened, maybe out in second position. They could be down in our first position. Let's do 2 to either side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Three to either side. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Double time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can add a step with it. Good. Now back to our ones. Faster. So now we're going into a little hip shimmy, where my hips are wobbling side to side and my knees are going back and forth, but they're staying bent. And it has a tempo of 1E and a 2E and a 1E and a 2E and a 1E and a 2E and a 1E and a 2E. Keep it up. Good, now let's come into a shimmer where we have both knees vibrating just a little bit. So this one is small. This one's just a little vibration. Keep lifting up. Don't stop. Take a big breath in. Let it go. A big breath in. And let it go. Good. Let's practice some hip circles side to side, but we're not going to be rotating. Rather, we're going to keep our pelvis in a neutral position and go to the side. Okay? So this line is not rotating. It's staying still. Like our hips are orbiting our feet. Our chest stays still. Our head stays lifted. Breathe. Other direction. I have a micro bend to my knees. Check that your bottom is not lifting up in the back. Okay? Look, everything's staying nice and neutral, so you're using your core to stay lifted. Let's do 2 in either direction. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now let's add a step to it. Step, together, step, together. Switch. Step, together, step, together. Add the hips. 1, 2. 1, 2. Think about leading with that iliac crest, that hip bone. 2. 2, few more. Good. Now let's add a hip accent. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Once more this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start the hip accent here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other way. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hip circles back to the center of your space. Good. Let's come to a knee shimmy. Egyptian shimmy. Shake your knees back and forth. Lift up and straighten your knees. Boom, 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 boom. This one is strong and large and forceful and fast. I love this one. It really gets the heat up. It makes a lot of movement. It's quite spectacular. It's also very healing. Our lymphatic system, our emotional layer. Push. Keep going. Five, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Big breath in. Let it go. Once more, big breath in. Let it go. Hands come through the middle. All right, well done. Now we're going to work with the chest a little bit. Taking our chest side to side, but keep your head in the middle. So not like this. Side, 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 side. ولد أنا حتة ولد عقله يوزن بلد أصلي كل حاجة من يوم ما اتولد ولد أما حتة ولد تخاف عليه من الحسد شكله ورقة أو أزرق أو يمكن أسد ولد ولد double time. النظرة دي ليها هيبة والروح ماهيش غريبة وتحس كأنه منك بطريقة صحيحة عجيبة ما أنا برضو ليا نظرة بجمع بيها. Now up with the chest. Double time. أصلي في كل حاجة من يوم ما اتولد ولد ولد أما حتة ولد. Now accent down. Down. شكله برج الثور أو أزرق أو يمكن أسد ولد ولد ولد. Down, down. Let's draw a circle with the chest around. Reverse. Keep shoulders in the same place, head in the same place. Good. Two in either direction more quickly. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. 1, 2, up, up. Switch. 1, 2, up, up. 1, 2, up, up, down. 1, 2, up, up, down. Good job. 1, 2, up, up, down. 1, 2, up, up, down. Faster. 1, 2, up, up, down. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, up, down. Last time. Big breath in. And relax. Well done, well done. Camel, chest, stomach, hips. So, chest, stomach, hips. Making a wave or undulation. Majid al-Jassim in Arabic. Chest, stomach, hips. Chest, stomach, hips. Now let's reverse. Hips, stomach, chest. Up. Up. I do break this move down if this one's tricky. I can link it below. And hips, stomach, chest. In the Intro to Belly Dance series, we go through most of the moves one at a time. Let's go down and up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Good job. Up. Let's put together some of our moves thus far. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we have hip, hip, circle, circle, down, down, and hip, hip, circle, circle, down, down, and once more. Faster. Once more. And back to our shimmy. We're going to try something more advanced for the end of our class here together, where we practice a little bit of layering. So an introduction to layering, it's one of my favorite things to do, where we put our shimmy on autopilot, so it's just working on its own. Whatever shimmy you prefer. You might know by now, I like the Egyptian shimmy. I'm small and it's big, so it works for me. It's also more effort though. That's the downfall. Now we're going to take our chest and go up, down at the same time. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And side to side with our hips. So now your whole pelvis, just like in our warm-up when we pushed our hips, side to side. Keep going. I know you're getting warm. And relax. Take a big breath in. Let it go. A big breath in. Hands come down through center. And let's cool down, side stretch. And other side. And center, interlace your fingers. Open the chest. And bend your knees, big folds, drop. Hands slide down. And bend your knees, come to a little crouch. Let your heels reach down just as far as they can, or all the way down if that feels good. Stretching out back, Achilles, everything. And roll it up. Good. And reach arms side to side again.
في غياب القمر بعيونك ضويتي قالوا لي عليك يا نجمة ما بنتي وين كنتي هذا شحال قولي لي علاش هربتي قالوا لي خرجتي
and hug one leg in
عليا سولتي
giving it a squeeze
في غياب القمر بعيونك ضويتي قالوا لي عليك يا نجمة ما بنتي
and switch
هذا شحال قولي لي علاش هربتي سينا ما درتي فينا انا وقلبي حوسنا عليك ما لقينا يا سينا ما درتي فينا انا وقلبي حوسنا عليك ما لقينا
and release. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step back into a little down dog. Pedal out your feet.
حلف ما نزيد نسال عليه هجرني والعين اللي بكات وحالة
And then softly lower the knees and rest to the floor in child's pose. Hands can be under your head, at your sides. Maybe you put your palms underneath your forehead. Whatever feels good to you. And let yourself settle. Connecting to the earth. Allowing your back to stretch and open. Maybe rock side to side. Feeling grateful for your body. Feeling beautiful and at home in your body. Gratitude for this time. We connect to our sensuality, femininity, and creativity together. Inhale, come on up. And thank you so much for joining. Be sure to drink lots of water, and I see you next time.